Hello there, people of the grid. Today is a Tesla kind of day. Today we came into town. We need to get new tires on the boat, and so that means we decided to bring the Model X. We're going to tow the boat out with the X.
Because why wouldn't we?
It's cheaper that way. So we're going to charge up here. We don't have enough time to go to a full charge, so we're going to charge a bit here.
Which we really need.
We do need a full charge. We'll charge as much as we can here. We'll go get the tires put on the boat trailer, and then we'll tow the boat trailer out to either Okotoks or High River.
High River would make more sense.
Where we'll pit stop for a dinner.
Yeah.
And whatever charge we have then should get us enough to get out to the lake where we can plug into the campground charging. So
I'll drive. That way we'll get there.
We're going to be towing a MasterCraft X15 with the Model X. While we're in the mall here, I need cologne and a Jugo juice.
Cologne is what I get you for your birthday and Christmas.
I know, I need more. I need to smell pretty. Well, we are towing. That's not a problem. Got the 3 tires changed. The guys actually changed the tires faster than it took me to unwinterize the boat, untarp it. And in the process of untarping, I go to hook up the battery, which was still hooked up. So it looks like they forgot to unhook it. And I might have 2 dead batteries. So I'm just going into the boat store. We're going to check on that.
It's good you unwrapped it here.
Yeah, it is good I unwrapped it here. So yeah, the saga continues. Model X towing a boat, no problem.
We're towing the boat all over the city today.
Yeah, just to get it fixed. We got new tires. Now we're going to go get batteries.
It will affect range.
At some point,
though.
At some point, we'll tow the boat to the lake.
Have to charge too, probably.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to charge up a little bit on the way out because we're burning it up here in the city right now.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Fun date though.
All right, looks like when we winterized, the battery was left hooked up, and so it died over the winter. We're now year 7 with the boat. Time for new batteries. That's a 15-minute fix. Otherwise, we got to wait an hour and change to try and charge the batteries, and then it might be an extra 15 minutes to replace them. So we're going to go with the faster option. Get some new batteries, and we'll be on our way. Towing with the X, though, no problem. Okay, we got new batteries in the boat, and we got the tarp on the boat, so we're heading out.
That's good.
Yay! We're going for a little town called High River. That's where we're going to grab a bite to eat, have a nice little McDonald's date, and we'll charge there too. I think we're looking pretty good. As long as I don't drive the way I normally do, we're going to make it just fine. I have to drive like Tammy drives. That means good.
And then we will make it.
And not race everybody.
And then we will make it.
And then we will make it. We'll see. Let me show you what the computer's telling us. So right now we're saying we're actually not going to Lomond, but it's close enough. So it's saying we need 153 kilometers to go. The computer down here is saying we're going to make it with about 22%, but once we start speeding up, that's going to drop. So we'll give you another view once we're on the road to High River. Then we'll have a more realistic sense because we'll be doing highway speeds at that point, right? Yeah. So one more note about towing with the Tesla Model X. It's gotten a lot easier. It used to be that you had to set the height to, what was it, high or very high, I think.
Well, they said you had to, but it always did.
And then you had to put it into trail. I mean, all we do, as soon as you hook in the active trailer, maybe it's for inactive trailers. See, our trailer, it has electric brakes.
As soon as you plug that
So as soon as I plug that into the X, it knows right away, we got a trailer, and it sets itself up. There's nothing else I have to do beyond that. So it's really easy with a trailer that has power brakes. I haven't towed a trailer that doesn't have power, but that's probably where you have to tell the X that, yeah, we're in trailer mode and all that stuff. Get a trailer with power brakes. It's easier on the brakes for your X too. All right. So we know we didn't leave with a full charge, and that's okay because we are heading to High River where there's a charger at the PV Mart. Thank you, Sun Country.
We can still make it.
We could still make it. I slowed down a little bit, and if you slow down a touch more, we could probably make it all the way. But like I said, we're going for dinner. We've got some emails to get out and some work to get done. So we'll do that while we're having dinner. That'll probably be an hour and a half, 2 hours. And by then we'll have enough range to make it no problem.
Yep.
Without slowing down, I mean. Which I'd like.
It only adds like 15 minutes to your drive. It really isn't a big
Yeah, that's right. Slowing down, you mean?
Yeah.
I know. I'm just not good at it. Okay, we made it to High River. We're going to charge here, but the charger is over there, that behind that truck. And I don't want to leave the boat hanging out in the middle of the drive, so I'm going to drop the boat off here. We're going to go charge, then we'll go to dinner. We'll come back and hook up when we're done. No big deal. And there we are, hooked up to the Sun Country charger. And check this out. The electricity is provided by Bullfrog Power, which means it's 100% green. That is sweet. This adapter, for some reason, had an issue.
Yeah.
And we looked on, where'd you find it? On PlugShare?
Yeah, on PlugShare.
So the
Somebody
problem
else
was
had
I would
used it.
plug in using the J1772 adapter. It wouldn't charge.
Yeah.
This is where you tell them what you found.
Oh, so I went on to PlugShare, and
Hard to find good help.
one of the other people who used this charger said that they turned off their car and locked it and then put the J1772
Let me stop you right there.
adapter in.
Let me stop you right there because you got it already. You're wrong. They put in the J1772 adapter, then locked their car. Please carry on.
Why don't you just finish? And then they plugged in the power and it worked. But when they put the adapter on first and then plugged it into the car, it didn't work.
There you go.
It was giving us an error for charging check cable.
Thank you, Tammy. That was perfect. I probably could have done it better myself.
I have to deal with this, people. You guys just have to watch it.
So the restaurant we're going to is right across the street from the building where we're charging. Safety Susie here wouldn't let me cross the road. I had to go all the way
I
to the...
wouldn't let him jaywalk because that is illegal.
Anyway, one thing that you want to be aware of is as soon as I saw this charger wasn't working, I immediately thought, well, we'll just fall back to the town of Okotoks, which is less than 20 kilometers away from us here, and we'll go charge over there because I know that one works.
We leave
So-
the boat here. And
Yeah, we'd leave the boat here, go back and charge.
Yeah.
So it's always good to know or have a backup plan of, it's kind of like knowing where your gas stations are. We know where our chargers are, and we would just have gone over there to charge. But looks like we're underway with a good charge, and we'll be here for supper for probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours,
then we'll be solid.
and then we'll be solid for range. Yeah,
It's hot out here.
it's a nice day. We just had a very nice romantic dinner over at Boston Pizza.
Yep.
And we even got some work done. So we were there for about 2 hours. Got a whole bunch of work done. And we're now off to camp. We'll see what the X has in it, but we're pretty confident we'll be able to make it, hey?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Let's take a look and see what we got for charge. We have about 103 kilometers to our destination, and the car right now is reading 273 kilometers. I think we're pretty good, even at a 50% impact because of towing. Even if we go over because we go the speed limit, whatever, we should make it with even some extra range.
Absolutely.
Car's guessing 44%. I'm gonna guess we'll make it there with 10%.
I'm going to say I'm driving 25.
Ooh, aggressive. I like that. I like that a lot.
Conservative. You're being aggressive.
No, you're being aggressive. You're saying you'll make it with 25% left. I'm saying 10. I'm going more conservative.
Because you drive aggressive. Anyway, I'm
Anyway.
right, so it doesn't worry. Doesn't
You're
matter.
what?
I said I'm going to be right.
We'll see. We shall see. we're looking pretty good. The distance to our camping spot is not the 86 because we're navigating to Lomond, which is past the spot, so it's more conservative that way. But it's saying we would even make that, so we've got no problem making it.
Would you estimate we're going to make it with around 25%?
No, I'm still sticking to my 10% because, as you can see, it's down at the car is estimating 13% right now. The car is with my guests.
That's going 85 kilometers. I don't have to go 85 kilometers.
You got to do what you were doing. You can't slow down to nothing.
I can do whatever
No,
I
you
want.
can't.
I'm driving.
The good news is we're going to make it no problem. We're going to have plenty of range left. We're going to unhook the boat over by the marina. We'll leave it there, and then we'll go hook up and launch the boat tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a boat in the lake kind of day. It's going to be awesome.
Is the weather good?
The weather's going to be great. It's going to be hot. And the whole reason we did this trip into the city and back, and we've done a number of them just for things to do with work and just getting, things done. We've saved each trip that we go in is 300 kilometers, between 250 and 300 kilometers. And for us, that equates to each trip being, if we're towing the boat,
we don't
one way towing the boat is about $75, $80. That's one way. Not towing the boat, going there and back, that's about 40, 50 bucks if we were driving our gas vehicle. So
it's a lot.
That's a lot.
More than we want to spend.
Pays for some other stuff that we'd rather spend our money on. So far so good. The X, how's it towing? Tammy doesn't tow a lot of stuff. You feel it?
It's fine. I don't really notice it, except I have to turn wide.
You haven't
taken anything else today.
You have to turn wide. She hasn't hit anything.
Yay.
We're going to keep it that way.
Great.
Nothing to it. You hook it up to the hitch and you go. If you want some stats, you can look them up. It's a MasterCraft X15 2012. It's wet weight. That means fully loaded with fuel and with your gear and stuff is 4,800 pounds, I think is the max. Tongue weight is 500. It's actually just less than 500. So we're within the tolerances. The Tesla's handling it fine. Yes, we do take an impact on range, but we also take an impact on range when we're driving our truck. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So we're doing good. We're going to make it. We only have about another 14 kilometers to go, or 16. So we are well within our limits, but it's always tense when that battery turns yellow and there's just a little bit of battery left. But
the way I look at it is, this is still half the Leafs range.
Yeah, this is half the Leafs range. That's right. And we're towing a boat behind us.
Yeah.
So we should be there shortly, and the X will be quite happy once we get it plugged in and charging. Lucky for us, our destination is 3 kilometers away, and it's on
34.
a downhill. It's not 34 kilometers away. We're practically here. I think I'm going to call it and say we made it. Now, we're not at the 10%, and we're not at anywhere near the 25% Tammy had guessed.
I was wrong.
Right now,
He was right.
Even I was wrong because I said 10, and it looks like we're going to make it with, well, we'll let you know. We made it. We're here at the trailer. We're going to plug in Cora, the Model X.
I told you we'd make it.
Tammy did it.
I always make it.
We made it with 9% battery range remaining, which is tons actually. Dropped off the boat at the marina, and we're going to go see what the kids are up to. Maybe we'll feed them. All right, guys, that's a wrap for today. Miker out.